Okay, we are live. We are live. I am live. I am live, and I'm going to wave hi. I do that a lot, and I say hi. Let's see. I, let's just go into our intros. Why not? My name. I'll start. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am an author, editor, and sometime artist. I usually say. um, and working on a young adult. Um, working on a young adult fantasy with Celtic elements. And as an editor, I am a freelance copy editor for free. And that's pretty much what I say. And on to my guest, which I don't have a guest very often, so this is very nice and it's a treat. I've got Bex, the novel Nana.
Hi, everyone. I'm Bex, the novel Nana, if you don't know me. I write usually in the thriller suspense genres, and I am currently in a work in progress called Shattered Doll. It's book one of a series, and I'm here to do some word sprints.
Alrighty. And so, a lot of times, though, I do wait until we have a live viewer to do that, but I don't always. Oh, somebody's here. Somebody else is here. A surprise guest.
So, how in the world do we find?
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Hey. Hi, Kyle. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully. How are you?
Doing good. We're trying to figure out why we're not seeing the stream on YouTube.
We're 2 minutes in. Wow, it's still not taking?
Do you still don't you still don't see it back?
No.
Huh.
Like I said, we're having a lot of storms in my area, so I'm not sure if that's what's taking so long, but I just want to hurry and get in there so I can mute it so we don't have a lot of echo going on.
I can understand that. Wait a minute, we have somebody in the chat. Hi, Stephen. I'm gonna show that. Hello.
Hey, Stephen.
Banners up. I could do the branding thing, couldn't I?
You're live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, not up on mine.
Oh, did you want to introduce yourself to anybody, Miss Sako Tumi?
Sure. Howdy, Howlers. It's Sako Tumi, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine these three things. I have a book launch happening on September 20th. I'm going to have a big party for it. I do hope everyone will come. There'll be music and giveaways, and it'll be super fun. Even a wedding. There's even going to be a wedding. It's going to be great.
Oh, wedding?
Yeah, I'm marrying Charlotte Armstrong. She's going to be my opposite wife.
Oh, I see. Okay. Hi, Devin. How are you?
I still have it.
Oh, yeah, like Carol has her writing wife. Yeah. Mentioned that in her streams before. Writing partner. How are you two guys doing this evening?
Devin's here.
Yep, Devin's here. I was going to say earlier, Sako, this is good practice for Thursday.
Yeah. Woo.
Having multiple. This is a first for me, so yeah, not too used to that. So should I get used to it?
Okay,
Sako?
just popped mine. That's how slow my computer is. It just popped up the live.
Oh, interesting. Well, at least it's there.
And as soon as it stops twirling, I'll push mute.
I gotcha.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I have such an old laptop. I have such an old laptop that it needs a bunch of stuff, and it's not worth it to replace all these things. So
Oh,
yeah, as soon as I can, I am just going to replace it. It's just easier, right? It's like a car. Once it gets to the point where it's too expensive to try and fix, you just got to trade it in.
yeah.
So
They outdate so fast.
yes, they do. Yeah. So
Thanks
well,
to 2015. I've been taking very good care of this guy.
yeah, I've been trying to take care of my laptop, but I think I've had mine since around then. Hello, this is actually this person right here is a new subscriber. Hi, and it's Jenny or Ginny.
Ginny.
Please remind me.
This is
it?
Ginny.
Okay, it's Ginny. Okay, kind of like the original name for Ginny.
It's short for Virginia.
So, right, I remember seeing that. Well, how's everybody doing? Let's see, I should say, how's everybody doing? What is everybody working on? And all that jazz.
I am working on 6 outlines, one of which is for Orla Hart's audiobook anthology, which is going to be super fun. It's like 1,000 word flash fiction in whatever genre you write. And I have like 5 concepts that might work for the theme of 5 minutes.
Oh.
So that's where I'm at. I'm hoping to outline 1,000 words somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but it's going to be a thing. That's somehow going to be a thing.
Cool. What are you working on tonight, Dex?
Well, I'm hoping to get some pitches wrote down so I can participate in pitch wars. So
Nice.
that's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. I need to finish up a review. So I need and get that on the things that it needs to go on, places it needs to go. So I probably should work on that if I can. While juggling 2 guests and comments. Yes. I have made somebody a moderator before, Charlie Dorsey.
I see that we have
about the lag, right? No worries, things happen.
I see that we have Stephen and Devin and looks like Jenny and I think that's all. I don't know. I may have to put these glasses on. Y'all help me out. Who we got here?
Yeah, we have I was putting some people up. We have Stephen Whelan, Devin Cutting, and Ginny Noble. And I see and Ginny Noble is working on editing her book. Oh my goodness. New.
And Brian the writer. Hello.
Yeah, hello. I don't think you've ever been on my stream before, but welcome.
Y'all don't forget to hit that like button.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Let's see. And as soon as everybody wants, I can get us set up with a timer.
Cool.
Should we give it another maybe 5 minutes, see if anyone else is going to pile in?
Or we can do a sprint and see if people pile in during the sprint.
True that. Yeah, I'm new. Don't pay no attention to me. I don't know how these things work.
I'm still figuring a few things out, and I've been doing this for 6 months. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and search with some timers. Most everybody's writing, so maybe a YouTube writing style. And people can start talking about 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Either of those sound great. Let's do 20? Question mark?
Sound good, everybody? Sometimes people like 15 to kind of get into the swing of things, but
Indeed.
sounds good to everybody. Just let me know. I've got 5 people watching. That one night when I had 10 watching Sako, I about had a heart attack. And that's when I made Charlie Dorset a moderator. I was like, that was a record for me.
Or we could do impromptu karaoke. Yes.
Ginny likes 20.
Cool.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
So glad to have you here, Ryan. Like, it's super awesome.
Alrighty, I think we might have consensus.
Cool. Hi, kitten.
Let's see.
Hi. Hi.
Let's do this.
Oh, I touched her and now she has to bathe. Of course.
Come here. Come here. Come say hi.
Oh, she's purring already. No. Purr.
Oh. I had a chance to see her before it went through. Oh, so cute. Is that one of those what do you call it? Like part Himalayans or
She's
full Himalayan?
a Himalayan. Yeah, she's a Himalayan.
Okay.
I think probably for in Tibetan for sugary puffball.
Yeah. One, he was the laziest thing I ever saw in my life.
They have
do what you want to me, just at me.
Ragdolls are closely related, so you can just like pick them up and they'll just go.
Yep. With my belly, I don't care.
Yep, I don't
do what you want. I'll just have a nice stretch. Yeah, it was so funny.
Yeah, she's quite the snuggle. Hey, no, don't do that. Hey, psst. I see you. Yeah.
Now I'm on time. Going all day. It's the only thing about going all day and then streaming at night, right? Okay. And pause. Pause. Ooh, did it. And it's thinking.
I feel like the Brady Bunch. Like
maybe I gotta get rid of a tab. I'm like, so far I have a.
Oh no, that makes me Jan.
So I'm like,
the middle child.
What did
Heather,
you
hon,
say?
that makes you Marsha. Marsha.
Yeah.
And sweet little Sako is Cindy.
Okay. No, I was like more Cindy. I had literally, I saw that when I was a kid. I knew when it was actually broadcast.
Sako,
YouTube.
reach up. I'm going to read.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean,
We're
this
doing
is
10. High five. Little shenanigans, guys. Sorry.
Oh, darn. Oops.
Okay.
Oh, I must have clicked it.
Oh my gosh.
Is that okay?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right.
I think it's doing
Okay.
it. Okay.
I'll let it go. Okay. I'll mute. Sprint. Okay, how did everybody do? What did everybody do? And I had issues getting my document open. It was like, and anyway, I was, I was a little immersed in what I was
Yeah.
doing, I guess, and I did not have tank. I apologize.
No, it's not your fault.
Um,
Wow. Jenny
Oh my
Noble
gosh, Jenny.
got 410 words.
nice.
Jenny. Woo.
All a moderator really does, to my knowledge, is they keep out the trolls, right, Sako, and kind of help with making sure everybody's discussing,
I'm all about chatting, but I don't know how to keep out trolls. Do I just like block someone?
You can ban them. You can report them. You can put them on a break.
I think I'll wait off or hold off on being a moderator. I'm not sure
fine,
yet.
it's fine. It's not too crazy tonight. Just that one night, it was like, but it was nice.
Well, Stephen got 310.
Nice.
310 words.
I wish I could say the same.
They are killing it.
But you were helping, Vex. You were helping with, oh look, people are here and all that stuff. So that's helping.
I got kicked off. My computer went all janky and was acting like a jackwagon, so there was nothing I could do. I had to wait until it got back online.
So good job, you two.
Woo. I got not a lot of words, 83 words, but I finally figured out what I was going to write.
Okay.
So I think I spent more time trying to figure out what I was going to write than I actually spent writing.
That can happen. Exactly, and it's words, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got about a paragraph for my pitch.
Okay.
Not a good paragraph, but it's a paragraph. I'm gonna have to work it.
You're working on it.
It's a winner.
But and I had problems opening my document, which I didn't open earlier because it's been having stuff going on, whatever. Okay. And then my computer went really slow. So, yeah, well.
To be fair, I've got a lot of words in comment.
I'm sorry.
I said, to be fair, I did write. It was just in the comments.
There you go. Hello.
Hi,
Alley Cat's here.
Yay.
Hello. I like it when you come to my streams. That's fun.
Oh, pardon my yawns. Goodness.
That's okay.
Don't start that.
But I might start off. It might rub off on me, even through the internet.
Yes, they're contagious. Stay away.
Seriously. But
seriously.
hello, Alley Cat. How are you? And what are you working on? I'm curious.
Ooh.
Or are you just doing homework? I'm trying to remember. I think you're still in high school.
Really?
I think. Or is it college? Now it's going away. I know you do. She does homework from time to time.
Ah.
So I'm like, I'm drawing a blank at the moment. Sorry. One thing I have to do during the next sprint, sure, is I have to go and say goodnight to the kid.
You didn't say anything.
Excuse me. Let's see.
See movement.
The hub or whoever it was walking past. That happens in my streams a lot. Either my husband or my kid, or sometimes both of them show up. So it is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I hear my husband hacking up a lung in the other room, so
Cool.
it's like a football game.
Sometimes you'll hear like going on when it's the hubby watching sports. So. Or sometimes yeah. Hockey, so
Woo!
he likes hockey.
Cool.
And I've been to lots of games. It's the equivalent of soccer on ice that goes 20 times as fast as soccer. So,
I see.
don't blink because you'll miss something. That's hockey, right?
Is it?
Pretty much. Don't blink because you'll miss something. You'll miss, and then a fight happens. Oh yeah, that's funny. It's funny when I'm working, when my husband's working, because he's working at home, guys, and because he's on the phone all day. Well, off and on, but and so he has these conversations that I cannot say because it took a lot.
Oh.
I cannot. Yeah.
My husband's always on the farm.
Yeah. He what? Works on a farm?
Said my husband is always working on the farm. He works on a farm.
Cool. That's cool.
So he's always on a combine or a tractor or high cycle or one of those things. He's a hardworking man.
Cool. So is mine.
So is mine.
Hardworking men are good. Good to have.
Yeah, they're hard to find too.
Yeah.
I was married till I was almost 32.
Oh. I was 34.
Okay.
Yeah. But not for like a try-in. He was fiance number 4.
Wow. That happened to my brother.
I had a lot of fiancés.
Yeah. On his 3rd engagement. Then he got married.
I started to form a complex over it because I kept making these life plans, right? And then they would fall through. And it happened like 3 times in a row. So I was like, I shouldn't make future plans. So making a 5-year plan now that things seem to be stable is kind of a big deal to me. Like, it's a big step for my mental health.
Do it this way. Can you see his hat? No hat. No hat on his dresser today. Sometimes you can see a Tampa Bay Lightning hat on his dresser. Yeah. Florida, folks. God, it was hot. Oh. It's really hot today.
It was just muggy here.
Not much. And muggy. And muggy later. And muggy when it was just before it rained.
Hmm.
Kind of cooled off. Then it got hot again. Going back and forth. That is summertime here. It cools it off for like 10 minutes. And it gets hot again.
Jenny,
Oh, that's cool.
I'm on my second husband. We've been married for 17 years as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
That's
10
awesome.
years
first
and you
marriage
completely made it. Like,
Wow. We've been married, let's see, we met 20 years ago in August 1st. And then we've been married for, let's see, 18 years.
wow.
Yeah. 18 years.
Very cool.
And my son will be 17 in January.
Cool.
Meow.
I hear that meow.
I married my best friend's brother. So we knew each other since high school, but I had moved away from my small town and got married when I was 19. And that lasted for about 8.5 years. And then I came back to my hometown and got with my best friend's brother. And we've been together for like 17 years now. So
That's amazing.
That happened to my husband. His sister married his best friend, like when they were in their 20s or something. And then he passed away. But anyway, it's a long story. But yeah, it just happens sometimes. I don't remember if I know anybody else that happened. But anyway, yeah, it's a thing.
I got to shout out to my CP.
A couple of my brothers.
Play.
Anywho,
Next.
next.
Hi, baby. Hello.
I have a snoring dog in here tonight. But sometimes I do, Sako.
We didn't take a nap together like today. She likes to snuggle and sleep on my person. We didn't do that, so now she's crying because we haven't done that.
Mom, we got to cuddle.
Mom, be my bed.
Yeah. That's fine.
I suspect so. Last year, I was in an awful accident and I broke my elbow, but it only took 2 weeks for it to heal completely. And I chalked that up to like I could start lifting things and stuff after a week, and I chalked that up to my cat because cats can apparently purr at the frequency that bones knit.
Oh my God, that's really interesting.
So I'm like, between me
Wow.
being a fast healer and a complete healer, and then the science of cats and the frequency of bones knitting and stuff like that.
Because cats know when you're sick, and they will lie on you when you're sick.
Because they like to eat.
They'll do that. And then
Really, they're trying to tenderize you. Like
exactly.
when they do that, they're like they do that to when they go to nurse.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for coming.
Bye, Jenny.
Bye.
I have some spell work I have to do for Jenny tonight.
Subscribe to me like yesterday or something. Thank you very much. But, oh yeah, what was also really interesting, Sako, when I was going through my cancer treatment, I had all kinds of animals on me. My mother's cats. I was living with my mother, and then basically, my mother got a dog, a little tiny. Oh, you have a good night too. a little tiny teacup poodle. It was supposed to be for my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was home a lot, so guess what? I got a little tiny dog. We just bonded, and she was
That's what
always
happened with this cat.
on me and wanted to snuggle right here, and like she would sleep in my bed, and so she'd be on top of my head, like on the pillow behind my head, trying to keep my head warm, I think, when I had built this clean hair.
Oh,
Yeah, that was awesome.
super awesome.
It's interesting how animals, um, how animals are, how perceptive they are.
Yeah, this cat has basically selected me as her person.
Wants to know when a person's going to have a seizure. It's
Mm-hmm.
mind blowing.
Yep.
Mind blowing. I find that so fascinating. And sometimes they'll do things like just before, earthquakes and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Storms and whatnot.
I have not seen that, Bex. I really want to. I've not seen that because, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I just saw, was that last night? I saw a commercial for something.
Oh,
Some kind of promo for the brand new Karate Kid movie. What?
another
Yeah. A brand new Karate Kid movie.
Yeah, they did one with.
It was really super big teaser trailer thingy. It wasn't even a trailer. I don't know what it was. Because it showed Ralph Macchio being, 14 years old.
Oh.
We're around the same, somewhere around the same age.
Memories.
Oh boy. I didn't see that in the theater, but I saw some other stuff around the same time. When did that come out? 83 or 84? I don't remember. But I saw a lot of things in the movie theater, like Ghostbusters and oh boy, I'll probably go into this Thursday night.
Yeah.
84. Oh, does it? See, I haven't seen it, so many.
I was alive for 2 years by then.
Oh my god. So many movies came out in 1984 and 1985 that are ultimate classics. I mean, you got Ghostbusters and Back to the Future and just awesome movies.
It was a good era. Yeah.
I was a teenager. Anyway.
Granted, I didn't see them till I came stateside, but they were still really easy to find, 4 or 5 years later. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been because when did the video stores start opening up? Around that time, I guess.
I don't know how we were getting videos when we got stateside, because we went straight to Arizona from Germany.
86, 87?
So a lot of our...
Maybe closer to the time I graduated high school. Or so. Interesting.
Pitch Wars. I'm self-publishing, so I'm not doing Pitch Wars.
I did that first, but it jumped so fast. I'm sorry?
Bex is talking about, is anyone participating in PitMad?
Mm-hmm.
I'm self-publishing, so I'm not pitching.
I do not know yet what I'm doing. When I finish it. I don't know yet. I have to wait and see. And just kind of start getting feedback and just see.
Yeah. I have some outlines I need to flesh out. Yeah.
You know, I'm just kind of keeping all my options open. But I know you have more control when you do it yourself, and so you know people have found ways of doing stuff. So,
It's never been easier to do this,
yeah,
you know. And
and
I
it
don't
does.
even have to go. I don't even have to go through Amazon.
Okay, you mean Kindle Direct Publishing?
Yeah,
No, that is Amazon.
it is Amazon.
Wait,
I don't have to go
Yeah.
through KDP. Yeah. I'm going through Storyteller's Vault. So what I'm technically doing counts as fan fiction. I make the characters, I make the storylines and all of that jazz, but I'm using a predetermined. No, I still do the like world building too, but there's like a system to it, and I didn't invent the system. So there is this cute little like caveat in White Wolf's legal stuff saying, hey, you can make money off of your fan fiction if you host it in our store. And I'm like, what's the catch? We can print it off and throw it around the office, and we don't have to, you know, ask your permission to do that. And I'm like, cool. My mom won't publish because she's worried about a company taking her characters away. But even if they took my MCs away, like, they would become canon. Like, that's really cool. That would be super cool. That's like my ultimate.
Interesting. Yeah, second to process what you said. I was like,
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be hosting my book on Storyteller's Vault, and I'm going to be spamming the link in hopes that people will go there.
okay. When we first got on before we went live, Bex and I were talking. She was talking about this, about the pitch wars, and she was, in draft phase. And I was like, I didn't know.
I think
I wonder if anybody else.
yes. I think yes. I think it means that you're ahead of the curve, because a lot of people pitch a book that hasn't been written yet. They just have an outline.
So that's very different from regular pitching, for sure, then, because when you pitch a novel, it needs to be completed. Traditional publishing. And then, of course, the opposite with a non-fiction. I know that much.
Right on.
So
Do we want to do another sprint?
I was just going to say that.
Cool. Great. Take a like.
You guys ready then? Let me know. Let me know when you're ready. And I will go ahead and put it back on.
Super ready. I'm going to smoke a cigarette, and then I'm going to write this story.
Okay.
Because I got like 2 puffs out half an hour ago.
So what do you think I'm doing, hun? That's why my avatar's on.
I understand.
Rock on, rock on.
I don't smoke, but I'll go work on cleaning my closet, or pick things up off the floor and stuff like that.
Or write your book, you know.
All right. No, I just mean, as a beginning, to get the okay, I got to stop now and get started kind of a thing. that makes any sense. Go ahead and add it on. Okay. Not seeing anything in comments, but we are ready.
I will read you guys my pitch or my partial pitch if you want after the next sprint.
Okay, that's fine. And
That sounds awesome. I'm super excited to hear your pitch.
yes, I would love to hear it as well. Alrighty. In 3, 2, 1, sprint. I think I'm truly getting better at that. Sometimes I can catch it just right. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I was.
Turn down my music so I can hear you. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, they've basically been everywhere that I've been today, and like, more power to you.
Oh.
You can do it. You can do it. You're so close. You can do it.
Oh my gosh! Wow. No, I've had a lot of mom things going on today. We need to finish up some stuff. My kids' school, like, the pile of forms you get at the beginning of the school year, and it's all, and half of it's the same thing on every form, right?
Oh my God. CD is within spitting distance. Like, I thought they were kidding, but no.
Oh my goodness.
You can do that in like
literally
a sprint, maybe two sprints. Yeah.
Yeah. Depending on how fast they are. Wow.
I had
I've not done a.
I did a 10-minute smoke, and then I wrote 166 words.
Okay. No, that's better than I did, because you know what I did? More mom stuff.
Oh. Mom stuff needs doing. That's still productivity.
Yes, but it's more important. Yeah. Work that's never done. Most important work. So, yeah, so that was it. That's all I did. Now he hasn't wanted me to read with him before he falls asleep in a while. So, but I think he got so much of that from me over the spring and summer that he was just done with me. Good night, Mom.
Okay.
Teenagers. Hello. How did you do?
I worked on a couple of different pitches, so they're still not quite ready, but I got one that's ready, but it's not that great, to be honest. But if y'all want to hear it, I'll read it.
Sure.
We're willing.
Okay. Now, like I said, the content is pretty rough. So anybody that has any trigger warnings about young children,
right?
Abuse, I want to give you like 3 seconds to mute. So I'll count you down. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Serial murderer and child rapist who calls himself Papa spans the decades collecting real live dolls in the suspense-filled, heart-wrenching tale told by the ghost of one of his victims. Beth's job and mission in the afterlife is to stop Papa from acquiring any more dolls that may face the same terrifying fate as she did. Will Beth be able to empty out the dollhouse before it is too late? Will she free the dolls from his twisted embrace, saving them from becoming Papa's playthings?
Jeez. I'd buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the pitch for the series, but I have a different pitch for each book in the series. It keeps changing. It was a 5-book series, but now I'm trying to get back down to a 3-book series. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm learning.
That makes sense.
Sorry, y'all, if I freaked you out.
No, it's awesome.
No. Not me either. Yeah, that sounded. I thought that sounded great.
Yeah.
Any tips on how I can make it sound better?
You already you sold me.
I
So
can't really think of
I guess I'm not like a professional editor or a professional publisher or anything like that. But you sold
But
me.
did it grab your attention?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
Yeah,
The other one I'm still kind of working on, so.
Introducing the antagonist,
yeah, I think
like
that
right
does
off
sound
the
really, really good.
yeah, introducing the antagonist right off the bat, like, is really great for like a horror story, because like if that's the information that's given to us, the rest is a mystery, right?
Okay.
So that's like that's what draws me in, is like,
Okay.
it's a serial killer that, like targets children in a very spoopy way. And the POV is from the perspective of a ghost, and like I'm here for it. I dig it.
One of the books I've kind of went back and forth on, from her being a ghost and her not being a ghost. I don't know where I'm at yet. I've been trying to write it both ways to kind of figure out, if I can do it from a ghost perspective, because I have a hard time with slipping tenses. So that's like really where I struggle. So if I can't figure out a way to tell it from the ghost point of view, I'll just make her alive. So, I'll figure it out. I've been working on this. This one is not, Lord of mercy. This one's not that great either, but I've been trying to figure out how to make it work. But I have, if anybody, you guys care if I read this one?
Please.
Okay. Again, guys, childhood trauma. So if you don't want to hear this, if it triggers you, mute in 3, 2, 1. Teenage Beth Parker tries to forget her childhood trauma while dealing with the very present danger that mirrors her past. Now, with her innocence left in shards, she must figure out a way to break her mother's recent engagement to a guy named Mitch, whom her mother calls the man of her dreams, not knowing that he is the monster in her daughter's nightmares. They are one and the same. It is a race against time for all that matters before Beth's mom is married, and down they will all fall. And Beth will be in pieces like a shattered doll. So that one still needs a lot of work, but I'm trying.
I'm trying to think of how I would reword it, though. Like,
yeah, it definitely has to be reworded.
like the plot and the point is there, right? But
I think I just need to pare it down, like
it
get rid of like 4 or 5
also kind of like, if they're one and the same, like, does that kind of like lead, I don't know, like, is that a spoiler? Question mark?
No, it happens very first thing in the book. So it's not really a spoiler. It happens within the first 2 chapters of the book.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really a spoiler. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's been taking me forever. I've been working on this book for so long. I don't know. I just keep changing my mind. Haven't really settled on any one particular way to tell the story. I'm always, trying to learn new POVs and new ways to bring out certain elements of the story. So,
oh, that's the worst. Oh, geez. I'm trying to convert some of my past writing to third person. I used to write solely in first person, but because I'm a player, what do you want? So, so I'm trying to level up my writing by switching to it all to third person because I kind of changed the movie a little bit here and there, and throughout the series. I was going somewhere with that. I swear I was.
It'll come back around. It will.
I lost my train of thought.
Choo choo.
Well, Bex and I were talking. When was that? The day before yesterday, maybe.
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
Yeah, about working on projects that we've been working on for a long time.
Oh,
and that's me as well. So
to do a conversion more than once just like baffles me. Like,
yeah, I'm like on the 5th conversion. I started out with third person, then I went to third person limited, then I went to omniscient, then I changed it to first person, then I tried to do it just from the ghost perspective, but in the present time with other victims, and I could not for the life of me figure out how to make her interaction in the present time not sound like the past, but it was her past. It's, she's deceased. So I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out yet because a lot of things that she was saying related, to information from her past. So if that makes any sense, it was like she was in the present time, but everything she said had already happened. Do you see what I'm saying?
You can write it in past tense, but it would be in shorter sentences. It would be like, it would be a lot more urgent so that people feel like they're living it in the real time.
Okay.
So or that she's having a flashback, like this happened, but everything is so urgent that it feels like it's happening currently. And that's kind of what I'm
working on. Later.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm banking on with this audiobook thing that I'm trying to write is like, I'm writing it in first person, but I'm writing it in all past tense. So I'm hoping to make it seem urgent enough.
Right.
In 1,000 words to, like make it seem like it's present tense, even though it's not.
Right. I struggle with it as well. It's really hard for me. I struggled. You'll have to text me or message me, and maybe we can like help each other out, bounce some ideas off one another.
Yeah, sounds great.
Did I scare everybody away? Because I don't even see if there's any people here left in the chat.
Now, the same amount of viewers that we had prior to the sprint. So I guess it's just maybe a lot of times people continue working also, even though the sprint is over. So I've done that.
Well, I hope I didn't scare them off.
You just drew me in. I'm like, ooh, horror story. I'm here for it.
Yeah, she's all about that.
Did you happen to put an announcement or anything on Facebook or AuthorTube or any of the other writing groups to let people know about the stream? Or
yes, I did an Instagram story. That was before I knew about Sako Tumi coming, but that was a nice surprise. And thank you. And I put at least one. I think I did two. Well, one I had. Okay, I did the first one, and then I removed it and put the second one on with the novel Nana and the one that just said what was it, Becca Sowell's?
Yeah,
that one. So I did just replace it.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I did an Instagram story.
Cool.
Well, I noticed there were other streams going on.
I noticed that too.
So we might get some leftovers from when theirs ends, depending on if we're still going or not.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know. If nothing else, they'll catch us on the replay. So
Right, that's true. What I might do, since I do have to make sure that I have enough, that I have StreamYard for this coming Thursday as well as next weekend, and all of this is prior to the 15th. So I might have to not stream next week. I'm gonna have to take a week off, just so people know.
just want to do like maybe one more sprint. I mean, we can cut it early. It's up to you. I don't want you to have to use all your StreamYard,
Or that
on this.
go over my time.
Right.
I would not like that to cut out in the middle of my professional thing I'm doing. They offered to virtual retreat, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried. So, but I think I've heard that it won't do that. It won't like cut off or anything in the middle of the stream.
It depends. It depends on YouTube, and because I know Keelan's gonna make a playlist, so at a certain time it'll just automatically click over.
Okay.
If you're using
So
I almost thought about, should I use Zoom tonight?
Heather, do you just want to do one more sprint and we can just sign off? Or you want to sign off now? Or
what you want to do, Mama?
How about let's do one more sprint, but we'll do it 15 minutes.
Okay.
That will work. Let's see. Let's see here. That's going. Share the thing. We share my YouTube here. There we go. And oh, she's so cute.
your face is cracking me up, Sako.
Well, I can't see a thing because I'm in my other tab. Where's the I guess I have to go to a playlist. There we go.
I'm playing peekaboo with the banner, like, whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Jump up, jump up, jump up.
Why? Where's the stuff? Where's your timers? Am I going crazy? Well, that's weird. And meanwhile, everybody's watching me do this. Why don't I see her timers? Oh, here we go. Found it.
Well, thank you, Heather, for letting me be part of the stream and co-host.
Oh, no problem. Thank you very much. I don't get a whole lot of guests just yet. Okay, Troy Dorsey still. Okay. Get that full screen, guys. Play. So it's being a little slow. Sorry. Sometimes our internet is a little wonky. Come on.
That's why I started using an app.
Sorry.
I was having so much trouble with getting stuff to load Oh, I get to doing it.
All right, one second. Okay, there we go.
Get it. You can do it.
Yeah. Okay. I have to clean my glasses too. I want to take them off. Everything's pretty blurry. I can't do anything on my phone anymore without glasses. I can't do it. Computer stuff without glasses anymore. I didn't need glasses till after I had my kid. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Do you want me to back this up just a smidge? I mean, it's only a couple seconds into it, but. Or you can just press play in a second. What would you guys like? Okay, go ahead and get it full screen now.
You just want to do a 15 and call it a night.
Is it fine?
Outros.
Right. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Because it's 8. I mean, I've got 8:43 here. It's 43 after the hour. Sounds good to me. You guys ready then? Everybody ready?
Yeah, Mama.
Alrighty. Here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought let me fix that. 1 second. Let me back this up some. There, that's better. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. How's that? Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I'm so sorry about
at the end of
any weird sound
that was weird.
coming from my end. Sorry.
Woo. I'm halfway
Whatever.
done with my thing. I just got to figure
Oh,
out how
good.
it ends. I don't know how it's going to end. We'll figure it out.
That's more than I did, but I did do some editing in my review. So.
Well, I pared down my pitch, so I don't know if it made it stronger or not, but I pared it down and tried to come at it with a little bit of a different angle. I can read it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Close that door. Okay. It's 1978, and teenage Beth Parker struggles to remember her childhood trauma, but a present threat won't let her forget the pain as it mirrors the shards of her yesteryear. At home now, she walks on glass in a balancing act to keep the peace and her splintered mind held together. Her mother, Amy's recent engagement threatens her family life and her sanity. It's a race against the clock to save them all. Can Beth defeat the enemy, or will she end up broken like a shattered doll? I don't know. The book is called Shattered Doll. Wow. I just knocked over a whole sentence.
So that doesn't mention that the fiance is also some kind of monster.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, it said that, let's see, her mother's recent engagement threatens her family, her life, and her sanity. So it gives you kind of a peek at the home life that she has, but it doesn't mention that he's the monster. So.
Okay. Interesting.
I'll have to keep working on it. I've got to get it figured out because I only have till Thursday? Is Thursday the 3rd?
Yes.
Yeah. I only have till Thursday to try to come up with those pitches, and I need to look up, I guess, the rules because it's still in a draft phase, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to pitch something that's still in the draft phase, or if it's supposed to be fully complete, or if it's just supposed to be, like a rough outline of a story. So I have no idea.
You're not exactly drafting, you're rewriting, right?
Well, no, I scrapped the original book that I wrote. I went ahead and scrapped that, and in November, NaNoWriMo 2019, I added a new 50,000 words to what I kept of the manuscript. And then I just chucked it and just kept taking things out, putting other things in, trying to piece it back together because in the old version, she was a ghost. And in the newer version, she's not. So I'm trying to figure out if I want her to be telling the story, because if the thing is, it's a series, it's called Papa's Playthings. It's like a 3-book series.
I would switch the books.
Book 1 is I would switch the books around.
That way, it's because if she's struggling to remember what happened in book 1, if she was struggling to remember what happened in book 1, then we should struggle with her, right? And the mystery becomes, what is it that she's repressed?
Okay, struggle,
right? So the way
right,
it's written right now, the horror is really her gaslighting herself. Oh, hey, Charlie.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Oh, and Natalie and Stephanie.
Well, see, the thing was, there's Stephanie. Okay, they both are here. Just as we're about to end. That's okay. We're happy to have you. My struggle is this poor girl goes through so much. And so if I take her out and only tell the other girl's story, it all started with this one girl, Beth. The story of Papa's Playthings, the person that connects them all is Beth, because it's a crime spree that took place over 20 years. So it starts in 1978 with the first girl. Do you see what I'm saying? But her story isn't about Papa in Papa's Playthings. It's about her home life that causes her to run away where she meets the guy that's going on the crime spree. Do you see what I'm saying? And the rest of the books follow her. You know, the second book follows her in that space. And then the third book is the next girl. And it was a 5-book series. So it just kind of followed each girl. But I don't know. I'm so confused. I've redone this book so many times. And like I said, I'm trying to piece it all together again. That's the thing.
You know, it's sorry. Sorry, there's something weird going on with my internet, but I know this is still going fine, but sometimes the comments don't go through.
That is StreamYard. That's normal for StreamYard.
Does that say Charlie for 8,000?
And having trouble connecting, please check your internet connection.
Oh.
That's StreamYard? Because this is functioning in every other way.
Charlie just...
But I was saying hi to everybody, including Charlie and Stephanie.
Charlie just said... Yeah. Charlie just said that he wrote 8,146 words today. That is amazing. That's almost 10K in one day.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
Holy cow. That's awesome.
It just ended. Okay. Thanks for coming, Charlie. I was talking about you earlier.
Hi,
Natalie says she can hear us good, so
yeah.
I feel like I'm screaming at everybody. I'm not a mean Nana. I'm just loud.
You're rewriting your whip for the... What? There we go. I meant to do that. StreamYard kind of jumped. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want
I'm
to
so happy for you now. Help.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. That and then yeah. I was talking glowingly of you when you were my moderator. Because I was like, I have 10 people on my stream. What? I don't know what's going to happen Thursday.
It's gonna be super fun.
Yes. Yes. So I still haven't decided if I want to do sprints. If I haven't made a final decision on
how you win a party. Yeah.
How do I want to do this party? I watched part of what's her name? Writer mom Samantha.
Oh, Nessa. Yeah.
Yeah. I watched a little bit of hers. Like yesterday, I guess it was.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And or she posted it yesterday or whatever. And that looked like fun. And there was
games
trying to identify songs and things like that.
Yeah, the games were super fun.
So I don't know. I have to make a final decision, like tomorrow.
Decision time.
Decision time. Yeah.
God, Natalie.
And I've looked for. I actually have 9 viewers right now. What was I going to say? I've looked for decorations, but I can't find anything that matches. It's like I look for a 5 and I look for a 0, and then there's either a 5 and no 0, or
Mm.
whatever. I don't know. Find something. I don't know. I have a few things. Figure something out. Decide where I'm going to stream from. To reduce noise, I'll probably have to do it in here. So.
My computer is trying to reload again. I don't know what is. I'm having issues.
Computer problems too, because I couldn't get into my document to save my life earlier, and I finally got into it. So I was able to do a little editing in my project. So
my internet wagon has attached itself to this stream, guys. I apologize.
That's right. What is it? The Gremlins. The Gremlins to my computer.
I'm going to go ahead and go, Heather and Sako. Y'all have a good night. It's starting to storm here.
Okay. Thank you for coming. It was so nice to do that with you.
Yeah, it was awesome hearing about your story.
Yeah, I hate making this
but I appreciate Heather. Thank you for letting me co-host, and it was great being a co-host with you, Sako. I appreciate it. And y'all have fun in the comments, and have a great night and happy writing, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
All right. Bye.
There we go.
All right, there we go. So
yeah, okay, Weird did a karaoke party for her birthday.
Oh, that was today.
That was yesterday. No. Day before.
I think that was it yesterday.
Sunday. Okay, Weird's party was like Saturday or Sunday.
Okay. Huh.
But I was so wrapped up in
when I saw something about it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry if I talk over you.
No, it's okay. I can tell there's a little bit of lag.
So yeah, decisions. I think I will be a little hyped. It's just gonna be weird. It's been a weird year this year. It was a weird year last year too, really. A weird in many ways. Oh, it was Sunday. That's interesting.
I'll have to go to OK's channel and like rewatch it.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch some of that. Get some ideas. Gotta get some ideas. There's a lot of Virgos on AuthorTube.
Yeah. I'm doing a.
I actually sent you a link to my party stream, Charlie. And you? I think yes, it did. I think I sent you the link already, but maybe I didn't. But you were invited anytime, Charlie. I think you're a very, very interesting person, and we actually have some things in common, Sako. It's interesting.
Cool.
Typo negative. I don't think I've heard of that, but I'm a little bit. I haven't really been in the loop.
No, typo. The lead, Peter Steele, died in like the 90s.
Oh,
it's like super gothy metal.
Oh, sorry.
It's like it was a. Typo negative was kind of a pioneer in its time.
Okay. Interesting. But yeah, I sent that to your Facebook message. Through Facebook Messenger.
Which means they might not have gotten it.
Not if
I noticed there's a lot of people who avoid Facebook.
That is a good point. and it's, I don't know, habit, I guess.
That's where my platform is. Like, I have an artist platform on Facebook.
Okay. I have an author page.
I have an author page as well, but there's like 3 people following it.
Yeah, I have some people on it. I probably should. I'm trying to make myself. Well, since I have my Instagram linked to that, it just things automatically go there, so it seems to make sense. I don't know.
I gotcha. Early 2000s. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, that's good to know. I'll have to try and make sure I communicate with you in other way then. I have to figure out how to do some things on my desktop instrument on my laptop. Because
She got me in the mood to
we
like.
did do an Instagram.
Hmm.
I probably should wrap this up.
Bex got me in the mood to like watch some horror movies because I got like a 30-day trial of Shudder, which is the horror streaming service.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's a great name for that.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Reminds you of Shutter Island?
Not Shutter, but Shudder. Like
Shudder.
For
some reason I thought that was teeth. Okay. Okay.
But it has Shutter Island on it.
Okay. I never got into a whole lot of alternative music. I don't know. Except for maybe REM and some of REM, and I didn't really.
I would call Typo Negative.
And then I got really busy in the '90s, so I didn't. I know there was a lot of alternative stuff in the '90s, but I don't know. I was working a lot.
I'm surprised you never heard about Peter Steele.
What?
Peter Steele was the lead singer. He had a very distinct voice. Like, he kind of like set a precedent as far as how men were singing in that style of music. And he did a Playgirl spread.
Really?
Yeah. And turned out he was heavily endowed. He was quite the stud. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Peter Steele will go down in history as the pinup who sang himself to death.
Really? I do remember Smashing Pumpkins, and I probably saw them on something like, on Saturday Night Live or something.
Sure.
So, that sort of thing. I wasn't watching much MTV at the time. A little bit here.
MTV stopped showing music.
Okay, I'll do that, Charlie.
Yeah. Dash Punk. Yeah.
I always thought that was such an interesting name for their band. And I just all I really remember right now when I think about it is the drummer, and he had dreadlocks, I think, and he wore a kilt with no shirt on. Am I thinking of something else?
You're thinking of somebody else. James Iha was
I'm mixing something up.
Drummer of Smashing Pumpkins, Japanese guy.
Oh.
Yeah. So you mentioned, Yeah, they mentioned Smashing Pumpkins and Smashing Pumpkins being like a super rad show. Billy Corgan, despite being an asshole, is a goddamn genius. Like he works on he did some like movie scores and they are brilliant. Like super good. If you are interested in Billy Corgan's score work, I would look up the Stigmata soundtrack. Super good.
Okay. I might have to Google some of that. Just out of curiosity. But yeah. Because I was busy working in the 90s and really too much attention to some stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, he's talking about music.
I was into music when I was younger, and And then in the 2000s, I was busy being a mom, so I've heard so much about Stigmata, but I don't remember seeing it.
Got Gabriel Byrne as the devil / priest, I believe.
Sounds vaguely familiar now.
I'll have to rewatch it. I can't remember.
You were at Lollapalooza 92? I've seen people with that shirt. I used to see people with that shirt a lot.
Lollapalooza 92. Yeah. Yeah, he had hands that just like went on forever. Just kind of like RP Lenny. Like, have you seen RP Lenny's hand span? Like, it's just nuts. And I'm like, you better be playing instruments with those hands. And he's like, oh yes, I do. I'm like, okay, good. Ready to go. Hold on. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Republica? Is that the name of the band that you forgot? I think they did Ready to Go. Talking about old music. Whew.
I think one thing I might do is look up, maybe I can find like music from my childhood and look up the karaoke to it.
That sounds like fun.
It would be a wide variety of things. That might be fun.
Yes, it did start with an R. It was Republica. I miss going to shows as well. Like that was a really big part of my spring and summer. And that didn't happen this year. Like September, usually there's a metal festival in Atlanta that I usually go to.
Is there?
Yeah, they celebrate. It's called Prog Power, and it celebrates progressive and power metal.
Oh, interesting.
And it's an amazing event.
I used to live in Atlanta, but that was years ago. So.
Right on. Yeah, it's a really big part of like the community in the United States and hell, the world. The people come from all over the world for that festival.
Okay.
And for it not to happen is like boggling. But it needed to not happen. Like they really skirted the line for as long as they could.
Yes, Charlie. Hello.
Hi, Joanne. Hi.
How are you? Oh, yeah. That's what I was kind of thinking about. I keep entertaining that idea actually, Natalie. I keep entertaining that idea. Starting with the year I was born.
Oh. Hmm. That's a.
I remember that. I remember that. I remember this playing when I used to go roller skating at the rink.
Cool. The rink here is like, I think it closed because of COVID, but like it was still open, like still doing business, still kicking butt and taking names.
Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm. Roller rink here is, and then like roller derby got really popular, and then like popularity like swelled up again, and yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. And it's kind of been going back and forth probably for since it's been around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know it's been around a long time. Since like, I don't know, the Depression or something or so.
That
Something
makes
like that. Yeah, because it's something cheap most people could do, I guess. Yeah, and it's kind of come and gone. Oh, you know, it got popular in the 50s or something. A lot of people were roller skating in the 50s, I guess.
Yeah. In the
roller skating in the movies. Whatever.
Roller skating in the 20s. That was a thing.
It's been around a long time.
Web novel. One of these days, I'm going to write a choose your own adventure.
Oh, same here. I grew up on so many things. It's crazy. Because, well, partially because my sister was a musical theater major and she was in college. And so I grew up listening to things, some weird stuff, but interesting stuff, like the Penny Opera and Sweeney Todd, and you know, that was kind of weird. In Chicago, you know.
Sure.
One of my earliest musical memories was my sister playing this on probably, I don't know, it was in the car, so it was probably, I don't know, maybe she had her little 8-track player, I don't know, but is oh, he had it coming. That so the whole line of where it's pop, six, swish, and on, and you know, hearing that when you're like 7 years old is kind of odd. Yeah, that can of worms, because there's so much variety. I guess probably starting in the 70s, they kind of went weird. It went really weird, apparently. Seriously, earworms. Oh, especially that pop six. That's it. Thank you.
Awesome.
It's so iconic for that show. And just so I knew about Sweeney Todd, and nobody knew about it. And we were like, what's that?
What's that?
Thank you, and hello.
Hi, Sid.
Hello. How are you? I am almost done here because I gotta save my time.
Oh, sure, for your party. Yeah.
My party, and because it's on the 15th that it resets.
Right.
And my thing is on the 12th. My the little thing I'm doing for the
retreat.
I have a half-hour block. It's really small.
Oh, wow. Only a half an hour?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was what was available.
Yeah.
But
yeah, she really struggled to squeeze people in.
I'm already stressing out about it, so.
Work sucked. Oh,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm really tired.
that
And I've
blows.
since when did my alarm go off this morning? 5 o'clock. And then I went back to sleep for a little while. And then because I had to wake up and take care of my kid. My kid on the bus. Because he's in person. He's doing in person school. Because he wasn't lasting any longer without it. But it's a whole long story, and I don't want to get into any debates or anything.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I need to get myself pumped up for Thursday.
Yes. Yes.
So,
If you need more consult or anything like that, feel free to message me.
I might.
I'll
on
help
that.
you get set up. Yeah.
And yeah, I was even thinking about like putting some stuff around my little desk here in the bedroom, like putting up some kind of streamers or something, because I do have some.
That'd be nice. Decorations and stuff.
I do have some decorations from when I used to do arts and craft shows.
Nice.
So yeah, things I never exactly used, so might as well use it. Oh boy.
Boy.
I don't know where that came from. But it is past 9:30. So we can go ahead and do outros. Would you like to start?
Sure. Howdy, howlers. It's Sako Tumi, also known as Cass Voigt. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine these three things. On September 20th, I am releasing my debut novel, Hope's Chest. I am having a book launch party all day long. It'll be starting at 10 a.m. Eastern and going on until I stop doing it. I intend on drinking all day, so that is going to be a fun time. It's going to be great.
Cool. Well, that does sound like fun.
Finish my giveaways. Yeah, I need to finish my giveaways.
Okay. And my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I'm getting distracted. Okay. Interesting.
When is your stream? When is your stream?
I don't remember. And I am an author. I can say it. I'm an author. Even though I'm only editor and sometime artist. Is my spiel. And as an author, I am working on my first book. I'm in the middle of my first book, and yeah, literally and figuratively. And it is a young adult fantasy.
Awesome.
So, with Celtic themes.
Ooh.
And it's kind of a mishmash of genres, of subgenres, but it is what it is. So I might have to go the self-publishing route if it's too confusing. At 5 Eastern.
Yeah, I'm super in. Get a hold of me on Instagram.
I have to
I don't remember if I'm Miss Psycho Sako or I'm Sako Tumi on Instagram. I think I'm Psycho Sako on Instagram.
I don't remember. I somehow I was switching between Instagrams today, and
Awesome.
and I because I have 2 accounts, and it's a long story, but well, one's my writing, and the other one is for my autism channel. Yeah. But when I did something goofy, and now I can't get it to that site at all. Anyway, And I have to get back into it. I have to reset my password.
Oh,
Fun.
yay.
Oh well. So anyway, yeah, I have a whole other channel, by the way. I sometimes link it to the description of my videos here, which is called Autism, Love, and Acceptance.
Cool.
It's autism, comma, love, comma, using the serial comma, of course, and acceptance. So it's kind of a play on punctuation, play on words. But yeah, you
Woo.
mean mishmash? Mishmash? Did
Mishmash.
I say mishmash? Or
Yeah, mishmash.
I have two. Well, I have two accounts, I guess. I mean, I'm using the same base, which confused me. I was like, wait, what did I do? But I'll figure it out. Yes, and good luck tomorrow, Charlie. Yes,
Yay,
yes,
Charlie. Oh,
blah, 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 blah.
dink.
Okay, so on that note, I'll figure that out later. And I think I did most of all my stuff. I was distracted. But anyway, we should probably wrap this up.
Sure.
And say goodnight. So,
Good
good
night.
night, everybody. Thank you for anybody watching on the replay, I should say, because I sometimes forget to say that. And thank you so much for coming to Sako Tumi and the Novel Nana. And thank you to all of the people coming in that came in the chat. Thank you so much. Looks like we got to 7 viewers, so thank you so much. And I guess that's it. So I will say good night. Good night, Sako Tumi. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
It was so nice having guests because I don't always. So I'm extending an invitation for in the future.
Oh, yay. And the door swings both ways. So if you ever want to hang out with me on the stream, yeah, absolutely. You're always invited.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, and my mother gave me this as a kind of a pre-birthday present. It's a tree of life.
It looks like an Yggdrasil, like a world tree.
World tree. It's got citrine, a few citrine bits in
Excellent.
there. Yeah. It's pretty, kind of goes with the shirt. Anyway, thank you so much for coming by, Joan and Jen. Thank you to everybody. And let us say goodnight. Bye. Bye. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
It's gonna do it any second. I know it.
Here. It's being very slow.
I guess I'm getting tired.
Come on, computer. I said computer. I might have to just delete the. Bye. Bye, folks. Thank you for watching.